You are about to be catapulted to massive success. Okay, now, catapulted, that was the word that I kept getting, and I kept hearing it clear as day. So I looked it up. Catapult. That means to move suddenly or at a great pace, right? Some of y'all have had things not moving. I'm talking about no action, no growth, nothing, right? And that's where that first part of the definition should resonate with you. To move suddenly. So something that ain't moved, something that you've been trying to get to move. Imagine a car sitting in the parking garage and it has not moved in years. But suddenly, one day, the engine starts and boom, the car takes off. Now it's a working vehicle. And do you imagine what type of things are now available to you now that you have a moving, working vehicle all of a sudden? That means you can go places that you didn't have access to go to before. That means you can go a lot further than you were able to go before. And guess what? You can get there a lot faster than before, okay? Now, for the second half of that definition, those of you who are about to have this or at a fast pace, that means you've been doing something. You know, you've been working, you've been grinding, you've been getting it in, and maybe things weren't moving the way you wanted them to, or maybe not as fast. But this is where you should resonate with this definition, the second half, because something is about to take place quickly, or it's about to pick up the pace, or it's about to move really, really fast, okay? Can you imagine a turtle? I'm seeing a turtle walking. He's moving real slow. But you know how people be making like little skateboards or little skates, right? And then you push the turtle as he has on this little mini skateboard under his belly. He's going a lot faster, right? So something that was already moving in your life is about to move even faster. Slow pace season is over, and the season of acceleration is happening for you. Now, let me tell you this. I had a dream the other night, and I want you to follow me through this dream, and then I want you to listen a little bit for the interpretation, okay? Even though for many of you guys, it may resonate in a different way, all right? So I'm walking down the street, and just like it would happen in actual waking life in reality, in the dream, I found some money. It was $7. And I was like, ooh, I was so excited about that $7. So I picked it up. And I keep walking, and next thing you know, boom, another $7. So I pick it up. Then I keep walking, and now since I found money twice, I'm looking around now. Now I'm really looking. And then guess what? I found $3. And then I kept walking, and I found $12. And then I kept walking, and I found $22. And I kept walking. It's like every time I kept walking, I would find a new pile of money. No matter how big or how small the money was, I was super, super excited. But then I kept walking, and I came to $1, a $1 bill. And I'm like, ooh, $1. But the dollar was torn completely in half. And I realized it was only half of $1. It wasn't even a whole dollar. So basically, it didn't have any value. So I was like, oh, no, I don't want that one. And so I walked away happy with the pile of money that I was able to collect. And that half dollar, I left it where it was, okay? And boom, that's the end of the dream. Now, there was so many different revelations that came to me when I woke up from this dream. And I was told that I could share these with you all. Because with you being catapulted, you're about to hit massive success, right? But this dream was trying to get the collective body, or trying to get the chosen body in order, because, and I'm going to tell you the most simple revelation, because not all money is good money, right? So if I could just jump into the dream and start explaining things, I want to start at the end. Okay, we're going to work our way from the end to the beginning. The ending basically is just saying, listen, chosen body, listen, collective body, you're coming into massive success. I want you to take advantage of the different opportunities. But not all money is good money. Some money has absolutely no value. And that's what that $half represents, okay? It also represents being able to look at something from afar and seeing that it's not worth it before you touch it, before you put your hands on it, before you pick it up and then have to get rid of it, right? If I would have picked that torn dollar up, then I would have somehow had to get rid of it. It would have been my responsibility to get it out of my hand, okay? So a lot of you guys are coming into massive success, but it's going to be up to you to recognize, is this a valuable opportunity or not? Okay, now let's get into a little bit more of the specifics of picking up these, let's just call them different sources of income, right? So you're picking up these little different money piles. This is a clue to some of you guys that with being catapulted into massive success, you are going to find different streams of income within, you know, that world or that season of your life, okay? Now, this is the thing. Sometimes, like if I said right now, oh, I'm gonna give you $7, like it just may be like, ah, whatever. Like if you think about it, I'm going to work, I'm gonna make $7 an hour. Or if I'm gonna go, you know, help this person and say they're gonna give me $7, whatever. You might not be that excited. But when you find $7 free on the ground, free and clear, right? It make that $7 seem like $1 million, right? And so what is it saying? This is saying treat all money the same. Just because, you know, it's not $1 million doesn't mean you can't stack it up to be that one day. So take advantage of the small things, right? Even in China, they get rich off pennies. If they make a penny profit, then hey, listen, that penny will stack up and we will be millionaires based off stacking pennies, right? So we need to adopt that same attitude that just because, you know, that right there may require some work for not the biggest amount of money, it doesn't mean you cannot accept it. I was watching Rick Ross the other day on Grant Cardone's summit, and he was saying he may take a show for $250,000 on a Saturday, but then on a Tuesday, it's not going to be as many people. It's not going to be that big a crowd. So they may say $70,000. And he said, guess what? Leave no money on the table. So he leaves no money on the table. So just because it's not $250,000 doesn't mean I'm not going to take it. I'm still going to get that $70,000, right? And I'm saying the same thing for you as the way I was sitting in the dream with all these different sources of income. Treat all that money the same. Don't look at that money and say, oh, no, that ain't up to pie, that ain't up to woo, woo, woo. Look at it as an opportunity to stack bread or save for, you know, your children or whatever the case may be. The whole point of it is don't take every dollar, but don't turn dollars away because it's not as much as you thought. Because remember, if you walking down the street and you see $7, you're gonna pick it up and you're gonna feel like it's gonna put a sparkle over you. You know what I'm saying? Super Mario hit the block, the star comes out. Now you shining and sparkling and the little minions are just bouncing off you. That's how you feel if you found $7. So in retrospect to your dream, your purpose, your product, your gift, your skill, your talent, whatever it is, you're not selling yourself short. You're just accepting free money, or you're accepting the opportunity, because whether it's big or whether it's small, it's still adding value. Just like with that torn dollar, you didn't pick it up because it's not adding any value. Okay. What else I want to touch on? When it comes to you being able to recognize, okay, a lot of you guys are about to be put in a field where things are going to be put right in your face. Opportunities, invitations, right? So it's not just money that we're talking about. Now we're speaking figuratively. The monies represent the money on the ground that you were picking up represents opportunity, okay? It could represent friendships and relationships, right? It could represent a lot of things other than just money. You know, dreams sometimes are literal, but in a sense, you have to take it and make it symbolic towards whatever it is going on in your waking life. And again, I just need to re-emphasize, massive success is at hand. A lot of you guys are being put in that realm right now where the opportunities are surrounding you. And all you got to do is take a look around. And the thing is, opportunities beget opportunities. Money begets money, right? So when you found one pile of money, like how I found it in a dream, you found another pile of money, and then your eyes opened and your excitement grew because you figured there was a pile of money there and I believed it was more, and then I found more. Then guess what? It must mean that there's some more. So it was a chain of blessings that you were able to receive because you looked for them, you expected them, you believed that it was going to be there, therefore it manifested, right? So there are several different areas that I was shown that are going to happen in your life. Like things are going to start unfolding and spreading. And there are 6 different areas. Remember, I told you that money doesn't just represent money, okay? It represents other aspects of your life, okay? Now remember, your key word is catapult. So if you're about to have a sudden move or something moving at a great pace, okay, that means you need to be aware of these things so that you don't pick up the half dollar, right? The things that are valueless and not going to add to the overall future or overall goal of where it is you're trying to go, okay? So I'm going over to Patreon right now. I'm going to be talking about those 6 different areas where there's about to be a sudden move or something that's about to go at a great pace, okay? So this is what I give for you over here. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok, follow me, subscribe to this page if you're not subscribed, like this video, head on over to Amazon, grab a copy of my workbook and journal, Get That Dream. And if this is where it ends for you, thank you so much. I appreciate you for watching. And everybody else, I'll see y'all on Patreon.